Hi everyone, and welcome to week 7. This is your week 7 overview. This week we are covering digitalizing children's literature. So this week we're going to talk about digital tools that are associated with children's literature. We're going to talk about technology and how technology can be integrated into children's literature. And then we're going to end with talking about graphic novels. So if you'll go to the week 7 folder, this is what you will see. First, you have your week 7 presentation. This is audio recorded because this week we don't have a chat. So sad I won't see you, but it'll be a really fun Mardi Gras holiday for everybody. You have 2 scholarly articles to read this week. One is written by a former professor at USM, Dr. Danielle Forrest, and it's all about online tools and book collections. And then you have an article about what digital literacies mean and what digital children's literature means, in addition to the chapter in your textbook on graphic novels. So a little bit of reading this week. For your book selections, they're all graphic novels that you get to choose from. 2 of them, El Deafo and Roller Girl, I talk about in this week's presentation. Smile, I don't address, but it's really good as well. These are your book trailers for those. And then from Dr. Forrest's article, I have the online collections here that she talks about. These are links to those. I encourage you to go and look at these and spend some time just searching them and seeing what they have. This will help you get an idea of what's out there and also how you might use these in your classroom. And then down at the bottom here, you have your week 7 discussion questions. This is your last week of discussion, as we don't have a discussion for week 8. So this is it. After you're finished with this one, which you'll put your questions on Wednesday, March 1st, and you'll respond to your peers by Wednesday, March 8th. I cannot get that Wednesday date right. I've gotten it wrong on everything. So you have those to complete. If you will go back to the course content homepage and look at course materials and then scroll down to the assignments. On March 1st, your nonfiction text set is due. We've already discussed that, so I want to go into the literature teaching guide. Here you'll see the directions, the rubric, and then a sample and your submission. I think the sample is going to be really useful to you. This sample is about Not Norman, a goldfish story that you might be familiar with. But here you can see what the guide looks like. So it's a good idea on the first page of the guide to put the picture of the book. While books have different book covers, at least one, just so people know what you're talking about. And then the first page or so of the literature teaching guide is a nice description of the book, and you can include here some things like questions you might have kids consider or think about, or what they might get out of the text. And then if you continue looking here at the guide and you scroll down, you will see that it includes different activities here. So in your guide, you need to have 6 different content areas and at least 10 activities, although you can certainly have more. So here you can see different content areas and activities that are mixed on a page. You can also include visuals in here that you might have students use. Here's an activity that you could use, a little maze. So this is just a very short little guide to help give you an idea of what you're going to be doing. If you don't like this setup of where you have different activities on different pages or on different little blocks on the same page, you could have 10 different pages, one for each activity. It's really open, but it gives you the idea here of what you can do with your guide. So that gives you just a nice overview. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in chat for week 8. That's Monday, and it will be our last chat. See y'all then.